Hello, hello, hello. I am back on the Ayrshire estate. Now, you will notice I have changed a few things. The first thing I want to show you, I'm going into escape button, click on quest log, and I finished the last one that was here. I can tell that because if you look in the upper right hand corner with the little pocket watch and the sunshine there, the summer emblem, you can see I have one pink ribbon. So I finished one quest. Now I put these in on purpose because, as you can see, they're now sitting at 16 hours and 16 and a half hours. These normally take a day. This is a 24-hour thing. I did this much earlier this morning, and now we've gotten back to it. And tonight I'm recording here tonight before I go to bed, and we've had some time go by. But before we go any further, I talked to you guys about a mod, and I'm going to show you that because this part is epic. You are going to go to wemod.com. Oh, my mouse does show in here. Oh, happy day. Okay, that's good. Right up here at the top, wemod.com. You want to go to wemod.com. There's going to be a download button. You're going to download it. This is then going to be on your computer. Once it's installed, you're going to go up here, and I'm going to type in farm together. And there it is. Okay, so we're going to click on this. And these are the mods that I told you about. Now I am going to, how am I going to show you this stuff? At any rate, over here, the unlimited diamonds. Now I've told you we've got the gold, we've got diamonds, we've got, they call them medals. Come on, it looks like a little ribbon to me, so I keep calling it ribbons, but it is a medal. The pink thing is a medal. And these are various types of currency that we will be using to buy various things. And you need all four of them, absolutely. When they say unlimited, they mean, I think it's 10 million. That sounds like a lot. You can blow through 10 million at some point in this game a lot faster than you think you can. Unlimited medals will be 10 million. This will be 10 million. And if you want to turn these on, your game will immediately rack up. Well, in a second they will. They'll rack up to 10 million. And as you use them, they just kind of always hover around 10 million. Plants that don't need watering. We talked last time about how if you water your field crops, it can cut the time down to half. If you water your flowers, you will get a lot more money from them once you harvest them, and it's quite dramatic, the amount. It's pretty good. And if you water trees, it doesn't make any difference at all. So you can turn that on and never have to worry about watering. You can turn fast growth on, which we are definitely going to do, and I'll show you why. And then way down here at the bottom, unlimited coins. Let me tell you that unlimited coins is absolutely not unlimited by any stretch of the imagination. I think it's going to take you up to 100 million. And you're going to have to realize that there are going to be buildings that you're going to want to level up later that will cost you more than that per level. It sounds like a lot of money. It's not. It's not going to be anywhere near enough. If you click this on, you will not be able to play the game for very long. It's great to get started with and then cut it off later. What you don't ever want to do is mistake F6 for and F5 because I did that once. The big farm that I want to recycle and just start all over with it, and we'll talk about what recycling does later, but basically it's taking all the stuff I've already got and getting to start over and how to arrange it to make it prettier, change the look or style or whatever. I had 4.5 billion gold, and I clicked F6 by accident instead of F5 and lost it all. And I'm only just like about a quarter of the way back, which is why I haven't done that to the farm yet. It would already be done. But I screwed up and I lost over 4 billion gold. I hate that one myself. That's just me. If you want to come in here and just build, you don't want to have to worry about, oh, I can't buy that until I can get this. Turn all of these on. You will still have to do the work. You're still going to have to level yourself and level your farm and level the plants. but you won't have to worry about ever having enough money to buy something or currency. You'll never have to worry about having the right currency when it becomes available. So the only one I use is fast growth. I like to play the game. The others I have no interest in them. The first thing you have to do once you get this sorted out on your computer is turn on Farm Together. And then you come in here and click play. And it's going to have a look at your computer and say, oh yes, you are playing Farm Together. Well, isn't that nice? And this is where you carefully find F5 on your computer instead of F6. And you turn that on. Hear the little kinky do? Now we're going to go over here. I'm going to turn this off. And when we come over here, we're going to see that some magic stuff is about to happen here. This was at 16 hours a minute ago, and now it's at 13. And if I water it, it's dropping to 9. And by the time I water the rest of these, this is just going to be done. And I love this because it allows me to keep playing the game. This is an excellent game to start something up, leave it run overnight, and there are reasons for doing that, and I'll talk about them shortly. Or just leave it run through the day, walk over now and then. Maybe you're baking for Christmas. You got this going on a laptop on the counter. Yes, I have done this. And, you go over every once in a while and you harvest a few rows of something, tra-la, tra-la. And then, you go back and you do your sugar cookies. And then you work a little in this game. And then you do your pumpkin pie, whatever, right? So it can be a good game. Now, you can also visit other people's farms, and you can set your farm to public, and other people can come to your farms and do harvesting. In the next recording, I'll look at the different sort of settings you can do on the farm if that is something you're interested in doing. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. Right now, we're just trying to get these 2 quests done. You notice up on the right-hand side there, it says bow tie or necktie, and it's got carrots and peanuts. So we're just going to have to do these. My peanuts are leveling up. Ooh, I'm getting smarter peanuts. Now you notice when I harvest this, it says full, but right now there's really nothing I can do about it. Yes, I am wasting a product that I could be selling to one of these little buildings, but I don't believe I could buy anything right now to sell peanuts in. Now I can do fruit, which we're going to have to do because the fruit is full too, I believe. So. Because in here, yes, our fruit is full and the nuts are full. But we'll be able to sort out the storage problem pretty quick. So I'm still getting the money. As you can see, the money goes up. And I'm still getting the experience for this and everything. But I'm not going to have those particular peanuts to be able to sell at one of those little buildings over there like I had for the vegetables yesterday. Tra-la, tra-la. And we are just getting through this one quest, and then life is going to get a lot easier for us because we get a tractor. Now what I should be doing, and I didn't do this earlier, I should have watered these this side, or I guess I'm just going to have to harvest them first. We're going to put some flowers down, and I'll show you the difference. And at this level, of course, it's not going to make a lot of difference. But let me tell you, when you get to some of the higher level flowers, oh gosh, you're talking millions in difference by keeping them watered or not. It's pretty dramatic. It's really, really quite nice. So another 20 carrots harvested, and we are going to be able to get a tractor. I'm a whole hyped. Now, if you look at the picture in the upper left-hand corner of me, hello, that was taken. Man, this year has been so hard for me. I have aged so much. That picture was taken just like a few years ago, like just 3 years ago or something in Scotland. And I swear to God, I look 15, 20 years older than in that photo. And I feel it. There is nothing like stress to make you feel haggard and tired all the time. And look it. Oh, yay. But that is a picture of me. Anyway, not very long ago. And if you look at that, you see the star that's beside it. It says 156. That is my personal level. That is experience I get for harvesting or planting or doing different things on the farm. There's a circle under it, and it's kind of hard to tell what it is, but what that actually is a fuel can. And that fuel can will show us, there'll be a circle around it, just like the watering, the little water drop for the plants, and that circle that goes around it, and it'll show you how much fuel you have. And at these levels, being very small, I am a very little bear. Now we have peanuts, apple trees, and tropical fish. Before I go any further, we now have 2 ribbons. Ho, ho, ho. And now we can buy our first gas pump. And I am absolutely, totally thrilled that I get to buy a gas pump. So I'm just going to pop that down right here so it's nice and easy. Now the pink open box tells me that there's gasoline in it. Look at the bottom left hand corner, the gas pump picture down there. There's a red circle around the little gas can. That tells me that it's full. Now these things, let's look back at that again. If you look over here at it, where did it go? The capacity is 250 little gas can things, okay? It restocks. Your gas is free, but it slowly fills up over time. So you don't have unlimited amounts, but it is free. Once you've bought it, you never have to worry about buying, your gas is coming in. And we're going to end up with dozens of these across the farm as we go. It restocks at half of a gas can per second. Okay, so it's, that's how it tells you how long this thing is going to take to fill up, right? It's going to be a while. So we're going to be buying another one of those as quickly as we can. But right now I'm going to click on it. And notice my little gas can up by my picture has got a little teeny red, it's gone just part way around, not very far at all. But now because I have that, I can come over here, excuse me, and click the V button, which is shown on the bottom right hand corner. It's got a little tractor and it says V, and now I can ride a tractor and do this, which is much better, right? Way gooder, way gooder. Okay, this is awesome. Now you have to watch the fuel, and I'm going to not watch the fuel. I'm just going to let it run out so I can show you what happens. Except it's not going to run out in time. Now my vegetables are full again. And watch this one. You can come over here and do this too. Badoing. Okay, that's pretty nice. Now I've just wasted some fruit because I did. But that's okay. Now it's summer. I'm going to check these fruit over here. They are not ready to harvest. This will also allow me to harvest the animals, and you don't even smush them. Now here I'm going to hit V again and get off of this. I'm going to feed these guys because they're out of food. The thing with the animals, only feed them if you need them to produce a product. If I have a quest that says I need chicken eggs, I'm going to keep my chickens fed until I get enough of them to fulfill the quest. After that, don't feed them. They don't die. They don't do anything. They just sit there and wait until you come back to feed them. So usually what I do is I will feed them until there's eggs or milk or fur or whatever it is we're farming from an animal, until all the little squares are full of something. And then I just stop feeding them. I don't feed them anymore. Because at that point, they will, they're going to, the crop is there, the product is there. So if a quest comes up and says, I need 4 eggs, I can just go over there, pop, instantly done, and move on to the next one. And then I will feed them again until, they're full and the product is available. And then I don't feed them anymore. Now notice my gas has gone down, and if I go over here, you can see that it's a quarter filled up already. And I can just go ahead and snag that if I want to. Now usually what I do at this early stage in a farm is before I leave the game, or when something's waiting, I make sure I take every last drop of gas out of the tanks and the fuel and put it into my tractor, because then they have a chance to fill up completely before I get back. And I just realized we need to buy, ooh, now here's some storage, and this we're going to do some things. Now I'm putting this down. You won't have this until you have played in February during, well, I guess it's basically like St. Patrick's Day. And you'll end up getting one of these little doodabbers, and they are fabulous because when you click on it, you're going to get 500 gold every half hour. I'll get 500 gold and a gold nugget. And a gold nugget I can trade in for just about anything in the game that I might be short of. It's really nice to have. So I'm going to put in a fruity thing here. Turn around. I don't need fish yet. I don't believe. Well, it's just 25 gold for pop. I'm not going to bother. As soon as I get more cash, we're putting a house in because there's a whole bunch of things in the game. Houses are great. First of all, you can decorate them, and it's tons of fun. And second of all, they are going to allow us to hire staff that are going to automate some things for us. Now, I'm going to buy a couple of these right off. They don't do a lot. And later on, I'll be getting rid of these to upgrade to a much, much better barn. These are only giving us, where's the storage capacity? 10. So it's not a lot, but it's 10 all the way down. And at this level, 10 is a big deal. So I'm definitely going to buy some of those. I can sell fruit. And the time limit on this one is a minute. And I sell fruit or vegetables, and the time limit on this one is a minute. And at this point, you know what? I'll get 25 gold. What the heck? So what is my next quest? I need peanuts. The trees are done. Tropical fish. I only have 6 of them. Ooh. And I need 10. Now, here's the thing with fish. I have 6 of them. That doesn't mean I'm going to get 6 fish when I go fishing. Let's look at that and find out why. If you look at tropical fish, you're going to pay $200 per square. If you get a big catch, you get 30 gold. And if you get a small catch, you get 3. Each fish you can fish for it every half an hour, but the catch rate is only 50%. So I've got 6 squares. I might get 6 fish. I got 2 fish. So you're going to be doing this. I can't put in 10 fish and say, oh good, I need 10 for a quest, I'm going to put in 10 fish. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that well. So I'm going to put in more. So in 30 minutes time, I will be able to come over here, and hopefully with this many, how many do I have? I now own 12 of them. Maybe I'll get lucky and be able to finish that quest in half an hour. And you can't speed up the fish either. They're just going to be who they are. They're going to do what they're going to do. But we also need more peanuts. Not many, but watch how fast this goes with that mod on. 10 minutes, and I can't plant them right now. Anyway, I've got to wait until winter. So now each season, I think, is around 17 minutes long. And what I'm going to be doing once we get through this sort of, how to actually play the game, this 3 or 4 episodes of this, whatever that turns out to be, I'm probably just going to play this one season, 1 recording per season sort of thing. So I can't plant these now, but I could be making some more money. And if I went, this one is 10 minutes. Watch what happens with that mod on. And I could, it's like I just wait. Okay, that's cool. I could do this while watching Netflix all day. Should you need to, okay? Oh, God. So that's the thing. You can just watch Netflix. I don't even have to look at the game. I just go click, 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 click. You click slow. I'm watching. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Captain Marvel. She's doing such cool things. Oh, I do love this program. Oh, this is so good. And you just click and you make some money. Okay, so that's the thing. You're going to make more money with bigger things. Now, right now, let's have a look. This is giving me 100 gold per. I buy it for 180. When I harvest it, I get 280. Sometimes I like to look at, that's only a 90. This is 300, but it says 2 days. Ooh. However, we've got a mod on that's going to speed it up. And if I water it, I've just lost some of the hours, right? If I keep it watered, it'll be even better. So by the time I get up here and watch my gas tank, because I'm going to run out in a minute and you're going to see what happens. Right now I am doing 9 squares at a time. And pretty soon, ooh, the stress is rising. And it's going to end up doing it when I'm watering, and you won't have any idea what I'm talking about. That's great. Well, maybe you will. Maybe you will. At some point you run out, and it won't do all 9. It'll just do, 2. And now you lose your tractor, because your tractor doesn't work unless you've got fuel in it. And then you're back to doing it by hand, or you run over and you get a little bit more of this. Might as well sell these while the timer is over and I can do some more. Get back in the tractor. The tractor does not use fuel when you're driving around. It's only using fuel when you're actually doing something with it, like in the field. So I'm going to water these. And already I've gone from 2 days to 1. Just while running out of gas and refueling, right? So we're going to come down and we will finish this off. And while we wait on that, we'll go do some more. I like this mod because it allows me to keep playing. If I had put these in and not had the mod, I can just come back in 2 days. I mean the day after tomorrow, not to game time. This is a Monday night. I would be back in here on Wednesday night. Or if I watered them steady, if I keep the game running, and I'm always checking the water thing, and I water them every time they start to get low, I can get that down to half the time. So, you know, it depends on how much time you want to put into something, and I just don't like it. And during the events, some events will be fish, some will be animals, some will be trees, some will be flowers. You cannot speed those up. But a lot of the events are something you plant. It's a new item they've given you to plant, and then you have to harvest it. And you can either spend 2 weeks in here mucking around on it, or you can make yourself 4 farms. You could do more. There's 4 of them that I rotate through. And for the things like fish and animals and trees that you can't speed up, you put some on each of your farm. Because the totals toward the event is your personal total. If you've got it on 4 of your own farms or 10 of your own farms, or you've gone to a lot of other people's farms and harvested for them. So it's your personal total, not the farm total, which makes it pretty good. So I am making, what was I making? 300 gold per pop here. And look, now I have leveled up enough that I have got 2 quests. I have this one, and now I can do another one. This one is wanting potatoes and hydrangeas. Okay, well, let's just finish this first. And we shall plant some potatoes, if we can. We may not be able to plant them at this season. I can. So let's actually, how many did it need? I need 50 potatoes. Okay. There's 9. I love the potato plants. I think they're so pretty. I think they're cute. I'm easily amused, guys. It's good. Ran out of gas. Again. Chug a chug a chug. And look at the potatoes already. All right. Isn't that awesome? That is so fun. So we will do this. Now the hydrangeas are going to be, of course, a flower, which we will not be able to harvest right away. And that will be opened up here. So these are the new ones. Why isn't that showing with the little check mark beside it? Actually, why isn't that? Ooh, lots of new ones. Okay, let's go back here. The quest is, it is hydrangeas. Resume. Q to open this. Now it's there. Okay. And how many did I should have checked how many I needed. I was just sort of refreshing. I need 20. Now these I will get one per. So with this I am going, you know what, let's plant 20. There is 9. That makes 18. Yeah, that makes a couple of extra ones, and that's just fine. Now these, you know what, let's do the watering thing here. I'm not going to have enough gas though. No fuel in the tank here, folks. It doesn't last long at this level. So, but I am going to come over here and water some of these. I want you guys to see the difference. We're going to water half of them and then leave the others. And I will try to keep those watered throughout the day. How long did they take? 3 hours. Okay, so I'll be in bed before they're done. And see, you get these weird shapes because I ran out of fuel. It'll give you as many as it can. But it said, I just can't get there from here. I'm so sorry. And you'll notice we're getting more things. We have spices. We've got different fruit and things. We've got a bunch. Anything with an orange thing is something we have opened new. So we've got all these different crops we can plant now. In the tree department, we've got a lot more going on now. We've got some animals. These you won't have. This top 4, these come from, and the pink ones here you won't get until you play at Easter. These again, some of these are things I've gotten from events through the year. We've got new things opened here. We do have fish, honey. You know what? I'm going to put some honey in right away because honey you harvest every 24 hours. That's really all you can do. And their day will come when you want, 700 of them. So you're going to be planting a lot more than one. Now later on, once we have the houses, there's something we can do in a house that will allow us to hire farmhands. And I can put down a whole bunch of honey things, put a farmhand beside it, pay him from the currency that I will make within the house, and then just not even have to worry about honey anymore. They'll just keep, every day they'll pick a bunch and off it goes and tra-la, and that's good. So is there any more? There's a little bit. There's a little bit in there. So we're kind of at a point right now where, yeah, I know, I'm wasting stuff again. It happens. I pay a lot more attention to that when I'm playing by myself, but I don't really care with this one, so it's all good. So the quests we have currently, we have 2, and we will open up to 3 or 4 more of these, and then there's a building you can buy pretty soon that will allow you to open up even more quests. So you can have, I think, 7 or 8 quests going at a time. So right now I can plant the peanuts shortly. I'll have to wait for 30 minutes on the fish. And here I just have to wait on the flowers. Oh, and I'm short a potato. Let us finish off one part of this. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Fuel tank is empty. Ooh, I'm sorry. Give me just enough. V for the very good tractor. That's what that is. I hit Q to open this. Click on that. Do this. And you know what? I can water it. And just, can you see the green line going around the potato showing you how far you have to go? There we go. And we're done. And that has finished off that part of the quest, and I'm out of gas again. So obviously, as soon as I get a couple of quests done, I'm going to be buying another fuel tank. Like, absolutely. There's just no question about that at all. Now, my chickens are a little low on feed. I'm going to feed them up again. There is a building we can buy, which we can't get to yet, that we can add more feed to where they are. Now the tree, there's a whole pile of houses. You'll be able to make a whole village, which I am going to do. There's all kinds of shops. It is so cute and so much fun. And now this one, look, when you buy it, it's 15,000 gold. And I could do that right now. There are 4 construction stages, however. I'm going to put it in once, and I'm going to have to come back and pay another $15,000 per stage. And it's 1 hour apart. There are going to be houses down here further, which we can't look at yet. I can show you on my other farm at some point, but there will be, there's going to be some houses that are a lot longer than that. Like it's, you know, a day and a half kind of thing, and they cost a lot more. The game starts really low, and then things escalate pretty dramatically, I'll be honest. And some of the numbers that sound so big at this point, it's like, oh God, I had no idea. So tomorrow night, I'll be able to come in here and click on each of these and harvest some honey. And once I get the house built, then later I'll be able, at some point, I'll be able to hire a hired hand and put him over there, and then he'll just look after them, and I won't have to deal with it, which is kind of cool. So at this point in the game, there's nothing I could do except, you know, just find something to replant. If I didn't have the mod on, I'd probably want something relatively fast, like this. So you can plant those, and you know, by the time you get it all done, it's only maybe a 5 or 10 minute wait before you have to come back and replant them. I keep hitting the wrong buttons here. I'm sorry. So there we go. And because it's 10 minutes, it ticks down really fast. So I could just do this till my tank's empty again, make some bucks, level up some of the vegetables. You know, it's cool. It lets me keep playing. For events, if I've streamed this a few times, and now as a series, recording series, I can't imagine living without that mod. And I leveled my first farm up to over level 200 and had worked on 3 more farms before I knew about that mod. Well, actually, I've started playing this about 1 year ago, almost to the day. I started playing this a year ago, and I just found out about this mod this fall. Like it's been a while. It's been a long time. It hurts. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did a lot in this game without knowing about that mod. And there are some seriously easier ways to do things. So, oh, winter. There's things I can plant the peanuts in the winter time. Let's do that, shall we? We get on here. These won't go as fast, but they're going to be pretty fast. And I need 1 more. But you know what? You might as well do the 9. There we go. So that's done. The apple tree's done. We just have to wait on the fish now. There we go. And I can smell dinner cooking. I'll say, So I showed you about the mod today. WeMod, WEMOD.com. Download the little app to your computer, and then go through the process I showed you at front. You type in Farm Together in the search bar in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, and then you make sure you're already playing the game. Then you hit the playing button in the upper right, and you're done. That's it. That's all. You pick which mods you want, and you have a good time. So I'm calling this one done as well. We're going to be looking at some other farms next time out, while this stuff has time to grow, and fun times. I hope you're enjoying it. It's a really cute little game. It's very nice. I know one of you was saying something about it's like something that Facebook had. Yeah, I know. I say I know. I know what this game is about because I've got 1,500 hours in it. I don't know what the other one does. I have no idea. I've never played. I played one Facebook game that had something to do with horses once upon a time for about 2 weeks, and I got so bloody irritated with the way those games work, I never played another one, so I have no clue. But I love this one. So I'll be showing you one of my farms, and we're going to go visit other people's farms next recording.